There are 100 bulbs in a classroom and 100 switches for them. Initially, all the switches are off. The first person is asked to change the positions of all the switches, which are multiples of 1. So initially, all the switches are off. Okay. Now the second person is asked to change the position of all the multiples of 2. Then the third person is asked to change all the multiples of 3, and so on. And the last 100th person is asked to change the position of all the multiples of 100. At the end of this process, how many bulbs will be on? That's the question. Now, there is something very interesting to learn in this puzzle. Mathematics is all about, what do you call, patterns. You need to identify patterns in few problems. So you are in 9th standard now. When you go to 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, you will find a lot of problems in mathematics wherein you might need to identify patterns in the question. Now, this is a question that will help you to understand patterns. Now, what did he tell you? So there are bulbs. Let's assume there are 100 bulbs, and all these bulbs are off now. Okay. Initially, he told you all these bulbs are off. So that means, let me put it as off. They're all off. They're switched off. They're all switched off. They're all switched off. Okay. Let me draw that way. Right. So here, I need not worry about all. I just need to identify the pattern. I'm trying to do that. I'm saying I did not take 12, 13, 14. I forgot all the numbers between 12 to 95. I'm not concerned about it at all. I'm just trying to understand what's happening. Now, what did he tell you in the question? Let's go back to the question. He says 100 switches. Initially, all the switches are off. The first person is asked to change the position of all the switches, which are multiples of 1. So the first person, what will he do? In the multiples of 1, that means, what are the multiples of 1? 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2, 1 3s are 3. Multiples of 1 means all the numbers. So here, what he's saying, there are 100 bulbs in the classroom. Initially, all the switches are off. That means when someone is doing for multiples of 1, the multiples of 1, for multiples of 1, they are going to switch on. That means the first guy is going to switch on all the bulbs. He's going to switch on all the bulbs. Please observe the pattern. Now, what will the second guy do? Now, second guy in the sense he's going to use the multiples of 2, and he's going to change. If it is on, he's going to make it off. If it is off, he's going to make it on. That means so multiples of 2. What are multiples of 2? 2 1s are 2. So the second switch, if it is on, he is going to make it off. Next multiple of 2 is 4. He is going to switch it off. Multiple of 2 is next is 6. He is going to switch this off. Multiple here, he is going to switch this off. He is going to switch this off. Then multiples of 2, 11. After that 12. I'm not worried about 12, 13, 14. Now let's go to 96. He is going to switch this off. 98 is going to switch this off. 99 is still going to be on. 100 is going to switch off. Please observe this, everyone. Let me change the color so that you keep understanding what's happening. Okay. Now when I go to multiple of 3. Now multiple of 3, what is this guy supposed to do? Now if you go back to the question, he clearly says, now the second person is asked to change the position of all the multiples of 2. We are already done that. The third person is asked to change all the multiples of 3. All the multiples of 3. Now all the multiples of 3. That means the 1 will remain there. This is on. This will continue to be on. This is off. It will continue to be off. But multiple of 3 means this 3. 3 here was on. Here also it will be on technically. So now he is going to switch this off because he's going to change the pattern. Now multiple of 3. Third guy, next 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6. So he's going to, this was off. Therefore he's going to switch it on. Next is 9. 9 was on. Therefore he's going to switch it off. He's going to switch it off. Then is your, after 9, what is the next multiple of 3? Next multiple of 3 is 12. So 12, I don't have. 96, is it a multiple of 3? Yes, 96 is a multiple of 3. If it was switch off, he will switch it on. Then comes your, after 96, the next multiple is 99. It was on, therefore he'll switch it off. He will switch it off. Please observe the pattern now. Now, we need not worry about other numbers. There is some pattern that will be formed. You will see that pattern. Don't worry. Give me a second. Let's quickly do with 4 now. Let me change the color quickly. Use this green color, 4. Now, if you see with 4, now what is the first multiple of 4? 4. So 4 here, it was off. Here also, there was no change in that. It will continue. But here now, he is going to make it on. Observe this. He's switching it on now. He's switching it on. Now, then after 4, then it will be 8. 8 was off. Off was continued there. So now he's going to switch it on. Right? 8 after that, 12. Then multiple of 4. Can I say 96 is a multiple of 4? Yes. It was on. Therefore, he'll switch it off because he has to change it from on to off to on. After 96, he has to do with 100 because 100 is also a multiple of 4. Therefore, it was off here, so he will switch it on. He'll switch it on. Okay, let's go with 5. So you might be wondering, sir, are we supposed to do it for all the numbers? No. If we do it only till 10, you will understand the pattern. Don't worry. Just give me a second. Let's quickly run through it. 5. Tatvika, tell me. Now what happens? What is the next number that will be changing its pattern? 5. What is the first multiple of 5?
10, sir.
10.
5.
No. 5. So 5, is it
5.
already? What is it? Is it on or off? At the moment, is it on or off? See this board. It was on. So what will happen to 5? It will be off now.
Off. Yes, sir.
Next. What's the next number?
10.
10. Is it on or off? At the moment, is it on or off?
Off, sir.
It is off. You can see it is off here. Very good. So it will be on. He will switch it on now. Very good. Next, after that, we need not worry. 95, you know. So here, what is the next multiple? 100. 100 is on. 100. What will happen to 100?
Off.
Off. Very good. Yes. Nimarta, can you take multiple of 6 quickly with me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
6
6. What is 6 at the moment? On or off?
on,
Okay, 6 is on. Therefore, it has to be
off.
off. What happens next?
12
12. We need not worry. Next, between this 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, what is the multiple of 12? 12 tens is 120. 12 twos is 24. So 96 will be the multiple. Correct?
Yes, sir. Right.
Yeah. So tell me, 96 at the moment is on or off?
Off.
Off. Yes. Therefore, I have to switch it on.
On.
Yeah. Very good. What happens next? Let's go to 7, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Nimarta, help me with 7. 7 at the moment is on.
On.
Therefore, it's on at this level also. So here is also on. Therefore, here is also on. Sorry. So we have to switch that off. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to teach you a pattern. Don't worry. So then 7. After that, 14, right? So 14 anyways is not there. Any multiple of 7 here? 7 tens are 70. 98. Very good. 98 is off. Let's do with 8 quickly. This will be off now, right?
Sir, 96.
96 will be off. Okay. Very good. Let's do with 9 quickly. 9, what happens? 9 will also be off. No, 9 will be on now. It was off here, right? Can you see 9 will be on?
99.
Right? And then 99 is off, therefore
On.
it will be on. What happens to 10? 10 was on here. If you observe, it was on, therefore it will be off now. Correct? Now, if you observe, now, that's enough. So now if you can observe, tell me what is on here at this point in time. We have done numbers till multiples of 10. We have done numbers till multiples of 10. Now tell me, is 1 on or off at this point in time? We have done until multiples of 10. I'm asking you a simple question. Is 1 on or off?
On.
1 is on. Very good. 1 is on. Is 2 on or off?
Off.
Off. Do you think that 2 will get switched on anytime after this? No, because after 10, the multiple of 11, your 2 will never come. So 2 will remain to be off.
Yes.
2 will remain to be off. What about 3?
Off.
3 is off. It will remain to be off. What about 4?
On.
4 is on. Will it get switched off anytime? As we go further, multiple of 11, 12, 13, will this come back? Will this 4 come back?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Therefore, can I say 4 will be on?
Yes.
Can I say 4 will be on?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What about 5?
Off.
Off. Will it get on sometime later?
No.
No, sir.
5 will not get on. So 2 will be off permanently, 3 will be off permanently, 5 will be off permanently. Let's see 6. What happens to 6? 6 is off. So 6 will also be off permanently. What about 7? 7 is also off. 8 is also off. Whereas 9 is on. 9 is on. So will 9 get switched off later on?
No.
No,
No,
because
sir.
you will never get the multiple of 9 after this. Therefore, 9 will still remain to be on. What about 10? 10 is off. So when we did multiples from 1 to 10, you have realized that 1 remains, 2 and 3 doesn't remain, 4 remains, then 5, 6, 7, 8 is off, 9 is on. So you can see these are the 3 numbers that are on, 1, 4 and 9. Do you see a pattern in them? 1, 4 and 9 are on. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a
Yes.
pattern? 1 is on, 4 is on, 9 is on. Do you see a pattern in these numbers? Anyone sees a pattern? Let me know what is the pattern.
So we
Bhumika is
add
typing.
odd numbers.
No, 4 is an even number.
So we add odd number to the number in order to increase it.
No. That's one of the logic. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that, you add 3 here or add 5 here. So there's a pattern. So if you see that pattern, what should be added here? What should be added? Using this pattern, what should be added?
7.
7. If you add 7, what is the next number? What is the next number? If you add 9, 7 to 9, what is the next number?
16.
16. So you can see the pattern already. 1, 4, 9, 16. What is the pattern? Come on. You guys are already in 6th standard. Sorry, 9th standard. You should know these patterns. 1, 4, 9, 16. What is the pattern? Come on. What is 4? 4 is a perfect square. It is 2 square. 9 is a perfect square. 3 square.
Oh, yes.
16 is the perfect square. 4
Yes,
squared.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. If you have got that pattern, that's the answer. So after 1, 4, 9, 16, the next number will be 25. After that, it will be 36. That is 6 square. Basically, the squares.
49.
1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square, 8 square, and 9 square. These are the bulbs that will be on. And even 10 square will be also be on. 10 square is 100. So you can see 10 of the bulbs will remain on, rest of the bulbs will be off. See, the logic behind this is very simple. If you can go to this here, if you can see with 4 was initially off, but 4 is nothing but 2 into 2. 4 is 2 into 2. When you did multiple of 2, it was on. When you went to 4, for the remaining, when you went to 4, from multiples of 1, it got on, it got switched off, and when you went to 4, it got switched on. Therefore, it remained on. Similarly, if you see 9, it got
After
switched
that-
off when it got switched off when it comes to 3, but it got switched on when it comes to 9. Therefore, 3 into 3. So it got on because of that. So there is a pattern that is emerging. The pattern is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, then 7 square 49, then 8 square 64, 9 square 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 10 square 100. Therefore, these are the bulbs. These are the bulbs that will be on. There are 10 bulbs that will be on. And what's the question at the end of the process? How many bulbs will be on is the question. 10 bulbs will be on. And the number is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on.